They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles! 60 Bison, 60 Bison!
A carry here for Tracy. Inside the 25. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. A huge play right off the bat to gain of 43 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70! Check, Panther!
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
For the extra point.
The extra point is up and through. And the Giants will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Safe kick taken at the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. On the ground, here is the rookie from Texas A&M. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. Okay, ready?
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Deputy Lions!
They'll throw with Daniels. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. 1st down, Washington.
Let's go! Check! Hip Hawk 70!
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Nice!
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. Right side. Catch made by McLaurin. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
3rd and short, and it's Daniels. Has his man, it's Samuel. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. 4 yards. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's 1st and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on?
Here we go.
It's first and goal.
Cowboy 80.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
On the ready. Ready. 18 Cardinal.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ready.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniel. Dexter Lawrence getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
What really stood out about that last play is the job the quarterback did keeping his eyes downfield despite the pocket collapsing around him. He was able to shake off that first guy, but by the time he did, allowed the rest of that rush to get home, and they were able to clean things up.
Let's go.
Third and goal. It's Daniel. Brian Burns. What a first month he is putting together. That's his 4th sack already.
Let's give a lot of credit to this defense, Mike. They've got their backs on their own goal line, and they completely buckle down here in the low red zone. I mean, this pass rush, they've completely changed the scope of this possession, and now brings up 4th and goal. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
We go from sorry inside to ready to grab up. Then get to the front. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the cash, you stacking the junk. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things will be lacking, my bruh, so what are we lacking? I can point it out, so much that's around, better settle down.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run, and this is Cam Scatterboom. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Gain on the stop. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. At the
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
To the outside, complete to Johnson. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Jamie Gillen in punt formation for the Giants.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
On 40-yard line.
Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And that'll wind up incomplete. 0-0 on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end. So after one, it's the Giants leading this one early. More from MetLife Stadium after this. The Commanders set to kick this one away. Returnable from the 17. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. To begin the drive. It's a first down.
Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
19, Chuck Buffalo 18. Let's go.
On first and 10, here is Darton. That's to Robinson. He's got it. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5. It sets up second and 5.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hey, check that.
Now it's Tracy looking to run. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A gain there of 11. That's good for a Giants first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. He is just gashing the defense right now. 17 more yards with that one.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Here comes Tracy. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up first and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here's a run. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The extra point, up and good. And the Giants extend their advantage to 14-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready?
Play action. Here's Daniels. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Cordell Flott.
She's really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
18 Cardinal. Take go.
On 1st down, it's Scattergood. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This offensive line continues to be very physical at the point of attack. They've been able to give their backs plenty of room to run. And that's why they've already eclipsed the century mark here in the opening half.
They'll go again with Scattergood. Space to run. Inside the 20. And he's in! And Scattergood. Touchdown, New York. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On 1st down, Daniel. He's got his man downfield. It's Debo. And he's going to take this one all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Washington.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. They get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive.
Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
They're on 35-yard drive.
Ready up. Set. Ready.
Quick throw on the RPO, caught by Coleman out wide. And he is out of bounds at the 45. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Here we go. Set. Set up.
On the ground, here's Tracy. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We might have more Power Rangers.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
70 Rangers, 19, go!
To throw is Dart. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
He'll run with Tracy. He'll be brought down at the 37, but that is good enough for a first down. Here's 1st and 10.
Roll! Hey! Come on! Set! 60 Eagles!
On the give, it's Tracy. Finding room to the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Let's go! 18 Cardinal! Go!
They'll stay on the ground. A short kick down to the 7.
Tackled at the 7-yard line. A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
Shut up! 70 Timberwolf! Rocco 80!
They'll go with him again. And this one blown up. Good surge. Drop up. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half.
19 Lions! Here we go! 7 Viking 18!
He'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. That's complete to Coleman.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Giants are going to open up a 2-touchdown lead, 24-10. This one taken at the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Throwing on 1st and 10. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Got it. Ready? Go!
On first down, Dart. That's caught, and it's Cam Scalaboo. Now a timeout, Giants. That is their second. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Roll 80. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Darden's going to throw here on second down. The outside, caught by Neighbors.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
So, not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close.
Head to 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Let's go.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. Moving outside the pocket. That is caught at the 3. The Giants going to call their third and final timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1 yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Get up.
Dart gonna throw it again. They try to work the screen with Scalaboo. To the goal line and in. And Scalaboo. Touchdown, Giants. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Ready.
Tight end motioning left.
Eagle.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6. Mark it at the 31. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Get it. 70.
On first and 10, here's Daniel. That's the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
It's a gain of 23.
Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 7.
19-18.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Daniels to throw on second down. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down.
Ready? Go!
Looking to run, and that's the man from OK State, Ollie Gordon. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 5.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Forced out wide. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
Here's Daniel. And he will score! Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Commander. His second touchdown of the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
The drive will begin with a run by Scalaboo. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Reload! Here we go, set! 18 Cardinal! Let's go!
Right back to Scalaboo on first down. Room to run inside the 40. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. That's another quick first down. That's a 25-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Lions!
again, it's Scatterboot. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A pickup of 14 as he takes it to the 14.
Another big-time run right here, Mike, and it's pretty clear for everyone to see what the plan is for this drive. It's to turn around and continue to feed the back, because right now, the defense has no answers to stop it.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Tag! Crocco 80! Bring it! Check! Hurt! Hurt! Hut, hut!
Here's a handoff to Scatterboot. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns.
Oh, the ball's out. And they will get another chance. They cover it up after very nearly squandering a great scoring opportunity.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here. The ball comes loose. Fortunately for the ball carrier, his own team recovers it. They can keep their offense.
And he's in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the 1st half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Not much there, maybe a yard. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8.
Come on.
Throwing now, Daniel. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 20-yard pickup there. Good for a Commander's 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
19, start!
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. Right side. Catch made by McLaurin. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Blockhead. Break.
3rd and inches.
Let's go. Liking 18.
Tight end on the move left. 3rd and short, and it's Daniels. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. Brian Burns, his 2nd sack of the afternoon, number 5 for him on the year.
Hold the ready.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
Panther 50. Panther 50.
And in motion is Brown. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Check. Check. Let's go now. 7. Check smash. Check smash. Ready.
A run straight ahead. That's Scatterboo. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 42-yard line.
Ready. Check. Panther. Ready. Cougar 19.
On the give, it's Scatterboo. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles!
A carry here for Tracy. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger! Ready.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Giants.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Let's go! Bravo 80!
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he will score again. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. A great touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Giants will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Commanders 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. they'll go play action here with Daniel. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play to kick off this drive. 33 yards. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. Come on. Set. Ready.
Throwing is Daniel. A dive and a catch. Incredible. They gained 18 yards on that one. 1st down, Washington.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it, and not only is he able to get his hands under it and catch it initially, but he's able to survive the ground, and that's a big-time play.
And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short on the 1st down. That's a pickup of 8.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Gotta be lying.
Daniels now going to look to throw. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Here we go.
3rd and a yard. It's Daniel. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone. Mo Alley Cox. Touchdown, Washington. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Will Reichert to kick off.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On 1st down, and he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's now 2nd and
6. Here's 2nd and 6. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 17 yards, the gain there. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Alert! Alert! Scope!
Now it's Tracy looking to run. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
dart. It's complete to Coleman. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
And will be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win for the Men in Blue. The Giants